Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiiba at kakaibang plataforma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating Techie Mami, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hello everyone! Happy Wednesday! Good morning, good morning. Magandang umaga sa lahat. And it's a little bit, well, it's sunny at malamig dito sa Pampanga. We are experiencing 26 degrees or 28. Basta malamig po dito. Kasi hindi naman umuulan, but there's some sort of a cool breeze that we can feel. Okay? And magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Today, of course, unahin muna natin. Of course, yung sad news, yun na nga, talking about viral videos and bloggers and online life. Yan. Sa mga kabilang buhay, ang isa sa mga vloggers nowadays, si Mahal. No? Sad yan talaga. She died from complications of gastro and COVID-19. Nakakaano kasi just a few weeks ago, diba? Nag-viral yung kanyang vlog regarding yung reunion nila ng kanyang kalab team na si Mura, where she went to Albay with yung kanyang, hindi naman niya yung boyfriend yata, yun yung kanyang ka-vlog, what's his name? Basta that guy that takes her vlogging all the time. Silang dalawa magka-vlog. But anyway, that's so sad. Kasi, nagsusikat pa lang yung kanyang YouTube channel and all that. And then, now she passed away. Itong mga, di ba, nowadays, ang isang lucrative na pamamaraan ng pagkakakitaan is yung vlogging. People's lives, people's events, celebrities or not, even common people na nagva-vlog, kumikita. Because nga, sa ating mga Pilipino or even actually, of course, around the world, the way people live and the way people react or act or is a news for some people. Or they just wanna get mga kaalaman or chismis at skandalo sa mga buhay ng mga ibang tao. Yan kumikita for some reason. And that's technology also for you because that's social media. And that has become a source of livelihood for some people. We will tackle about vlogging and all those things in another segment, okay? Because for now, unahin na muna natin yung mga latest things that are happening around the clock. Dito sa Pilipinas at around the world. Okay, the breakthroughs in technologies that we do, the things that we review in this show. Okay, because medyo reformat ko tong show ko to apply to my Techie Mommy column before sa Manila Bulletin, wherein we talk about the latest trends and technology, of course, at saka sa pangkabuhayan at sa buhay ng tao, where technology applies and is very, very effective and efficient. So, welcome to the people watching. Hindi ko nakikita yung pangalan as usual. Magandang umaga. Happy Wednesday to you. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, so umpisahan natin ang balita, ang technology news, okay? First up, is, tara, tungkol sa bakuna ulit, right? Because yesterday we were talking about yung back certificate. App pala yun, sorry. That is parang mayroong QR code yun. Pero, ang Vaccination ID Roll Out is supposed to be today, okay? Vaccination ID Roll Out. Ito yung talagang ID, okay? Ayan. Physical ID, hindi virtual. Yan, oh. Ang City of Manila meron. Tingnan mo. Yan, City of Manila, okay? It's supposed to be rolling out today. The rollout of the unified vaccination cards in Metro Manila will start today supposedly, sabi ng MMDA. MMDA Chairman Benhar Abalos said that local government units in Metro Manila have uploaded 90% of the data ng mga nabakunahan. The data will be was sent to the Department of Information and Communications Technology or ang DICT, which they are supposed to collate the information. Pero kasi nga, di ba, merong backlog. Yun na nga lang sa pagbabakuna. Kahapon, nasa Walter Mart ako dito sa San Fernando, punong-puno ng tao. Yung pala mga second vaccinations yun. At nag-stop muna ang first dose vaccinations dito sa Pampanga because daw sa kakulangan ng vaccine. Wala pang supply, okay? So, yung mga second pa lang, yung mga second jabs pa lang, wala pang ang ibang first jab yung aking ang butihing kasambahay, ang aking my better half, hindi pa nababakunahan, and my son, right? Ako, fully vaccinated na ako. Siguro because nauna dahil meron akong sort of PWD status sa aking pilay, right? Maybe, perhaps. But, okay, so talking about those IDs, pinadala dapat sa DICT yung information na yun na sila magko-collate. Mayors in Metro Manila earlier said they were targeting to finish uploading the vaccination data, okay? Dapat natapos na ng August, no? Nakaraan. September 1 na tayo ngayon, okay? Kasi earlier last month, Foreign Affairs Secretary Teodoro Locsin said locally issued vaccine cards of fully inoculated overseas Filipino workers were not recognized and honored sa Hong Kong. Yun na nga ang fear ko. Nung nagpa-injection ako, Sinovac, sinabi na, kasi di ba nilalagyan na ng global status or whatever yung vaccination mo. Ibang countries nga hindi nire-recognize naman yung certain vaccine. So I'm not so sure kung paano ako makapuntang Amerika kung ang aking vaccination ay Sinovac, baka hindi tanggapin. So I still have to verify that. Okay? Sabi ni Abalos, a third dose or booster shot is illegal. Okay? So hindi tinanggap sa Hong Kong yung mga Filipino workers na meron ng vaccine cards. Sabi kasi ni Abalos, he asked the DICT to develop a portal, okay, or a site wherein different local governments in Metro Manila could check whether a person has already received COVID vaccines to avoid giving out third doses or booster shots. And in that connection, di ba, yung kahapon, yung vaccine check na pinakita ko sa inyo, that's supposed to eliminate that and give immediate information kung nabakunahan na, right? Yung kahapon na pinakita kong vac check na app, okay? So meron ng such a thing, na-develop na yung app na yun to do that. He said a third dose kasi of a booster shot is illegal. Anyone getting a third shot will be charged, okay? Some local government units in Metro Manila have opened their vaccination program to residents of other cities in order to inoculate as many people as possible. Dapat naman kasi ganun. Kung yung community mo halos tapos na, magbigay na rin kayo na nga naman ng bakuna sa mga nangangailangan or gustong magpabakuna, right? Tama naman yung ginagawa ni Isko na pagka, for example, sa isang araw, may extra pa na medicine, tapos may nag-walk-in, dapat bakunahan na, right? Kahit di pa naka-register. Kasi extra na yun eh. It makes sense, right? Okay? So meanwhile, the proposal to provide safer bubbles for fully vaccinated people should be implemented only when more vaccines are available and a majority of the Filipinos are fully inoculated. Sabi to ni Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara, okay? Guevara was reacting to a proposal of Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship, Jaye Concepcion, to allow fully vaccinated people in establishments such as shopping malls and restaurants. I understand that the objective behind Presidential Advisor Concepcion's proposal to give vaccinated persons greater mobility and access is to boost the revival of certain sectors of the economy, of course. The idea is good, but may be challenged as violative of the Equal Protection Clause by those who have remained unvaccinated, but are nonetheless complying with mandatory health protocols. Sabi ni Guevara, who is also a member of the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases, or the IATF. Without prejudging the legal issue, the proper time to push for the proposal is when more vaccines become readily available to anyone, anywhere, and the majority of the people have been fully vaccinated. Okay? Sabi kasi ni Concepcion that in Jakarta, Indonesia, shopping malls have reopened at 25%, but only for vaccinated people. So, ayan ang kanyang pinupush na kung pwede daw, pag fully vaccinated na, pwede nang pumunta sa mall. Okay? So, ano ba to? Alright, so, okay, so that's the news about that regarding, okay, the vaccination ID. Okay? So, tapos na tayo dyan. That was the news from Philippine Star Global. Okay? Alright? Ayan. Recently, no, yung House Bill, pinopost na dapat daw may jail term para doon sa mga vaccine hoppers. Okay? Okay, news to sa Philippine Star today. Okay? Manila, Philippines, okay, having unauthorized vaccines as well as vaccine hoarding may soon be considered a crime once a bill in the House of Representatives is approved by Congress and signed into law by President Duterte, okay? House Bill 10106, or the Anti-Vaccine Hoarding Act, authored by Quezon City Representative Alfred Vargas, makes vaccine hoarding or getting additional vaccinations or boosters, yan in connection to na sinabi ni Abalos, it's illegal. Yun na nga, punishable by 15 to 60-day imprisonment ang pagkukuha ng booster shots or third shots, and a fine of 100,000 to 500,000. Oh my goodness. Vaccine hoarding and unauthorized vaccinations ay na-jeopardize yung proper delivery tuloy ng public health services at nakaka-delay dahil nga nababawasan yung dapat na ipapabakuna na sa lahat. And tsaka yung welfare ng mga Pilipino has been deprived of the opportunity to be protected from the coronavirus. So sabi ni Alfred Vargas, it takes away nga the opportunity for those mga nakapila na nag-aantay. Following reports of individuals allegedly hoarding vaccines, totoo naman yung mga corporations, yung mayayaman, bumibili na ng vaccine, and getting additional vaccinations or third shots. Okay, itong mga gantong acts are inimical to the public health system and the overall welfare of the public. So, dapat daw i-penalize, okay? These are selfish and detrimental to the collective recovery and protection of the Filipino people, sabi ni Alfred Vargas. Si Alfred Vargas, di ba, ay mambabatas na ngayon ay already politician, dating artista, right? And I think also has a good head on his shoulders, okay? The Metro Manila Council MMC, composed of all 17 mayors of Metro Manila, also passed a resolution calling for penalties against vaccine hoppers and hoarders, okay? Ito yung, di ba, last week pinag-usapan natin yung Virology Institute wherein those OFW na virologists were asked to come home to be a part of this Virology Institute. Yung mga Filipinos na to na mga resource people, mga magagaling na virologists who were living abroad, pinauwi natin para maging part nitong Virology Institute. Well, the Virology Institute gets 983 million. The soon-to-be-created Virology Institute of the Philippines, or VIP, has been allocated 983 million in the 2022 national budget. according to Cebu Representative Eduardo Bulas. Okay, the VIP proposed by Albay Representative Joey Salceda has been funded by the Department of Science and Technology and will devote its time exclusively to the study of COVID-19 and other viral diseases in humans, animals, and plants. And of course, this is connected to technology because technology, the latest technology, of course, ang ginagamit sa pag-aaral nitong mga virus at pag-develop and eventually us developing our own vaccine in the Philippines, right? Ito yung connection sa virologist na pinauwi ng mga OFW para dito sila maggawa ng kanilang expertise sa sarili ng bansa, right? Hello there, whoever's watching, I can't see your name. Anyway, the DOST will be getting 1.3 billion for new R&D or research and development spending next year. And 983 million of the outlay will go to the VIP. Gila said, adding that the VIP will be housed in a state-of-the facility at the new Clark Economic Zone in Capas, Tarlac. Hi there, Angelica Paz. Happy Wednesday. Happy anniversary to Broad Streamcast Communicators pala po. 1 year na po kami. Yung mga nag-greet ng happy anniversary, thank you so much. We've lasted a year now, and of course, moving forward, looking forward to giving more information and kaalaman at tulong na karagdagang alaman and opportunities for people with our shows that we do here every hour on the hour from 7 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock midnight. So, happy anniversary po sa atin sa Broad Streamcast Communicators sa aking mga kasamahan dito na broadcasters po. Thank you, Angelica, for joining today. Good morning to you. Okay? So, may crackdown, okay? Doon sa mga nagpapa-extra booster shots. So, talking about that, okay? To protect public safety, concerned authorities should consider imposing stiffer penalties against individuals who will misuse or produce fake unified vaccination certificates, okay? Stiffer penalties should be issued against those who forge vaccination cards. Kasi ngayon talaga, technically, pwede ka nang gumawa ng sarili mong mga ID, ganyan, mag-forge ng signatures. Okay? There should be stiffer penalties to be imposed dun sa mga who forge vaccination cards or make bogus vaccination cards, which I am sure they are already doing now. Okay? They must be caught. We will punish them because the OFWs who will be victims are unfortunate. We have many OFWs who leave and return to their jobs abroad. Okay? Yung Republic Act number 11525 or the COVID-19 Vaccination Program Act of 2021 provides for penalties against those falsifying the vaccine card. Most LGUs impose certain sets of penalties based on ordinances they issued. Okay? So that's my take regarding those vaccine hoppers. Okay? Jail term, ang tinitignan ninyo doon sa mga nagho-hoard ng vaccine or yung nagpapa-injection pa ulit ng another third dose ng walang pasingtabi or wala namang okay ng doktor. So this is punishable by the law. There's going to be sanctions to this, okay? Ang sinabi nga ni Alfred Vargas, yung kanyang House Bill na pinopost na nag-pass, yung Anti-Vaccine Hoarding Act, it makes vaccine hoarding or getting additional vaccinations or boosters punishable by the law. 15 to 60-day imprisonment ang tinitignan mo dito and a fine of 100 to 500,000 pesos. Thank you, Angelica. Yes, happy anniversary to us. Salamat sa greetings, okay? So that's that regarding that. All right. So, ang sunod naman nating balita, mamaya na yung international. Ito na munang local, okay? All right, di ba recently nagkaroon ng viral yung itong very, very handsome na priest na biglang naging crush ng bayan, right? Dito ay si Father Ferdinand Santos. A lot of people were speculating kung totoong pari daw to kasi nga napakagwapo, very buff, right? Well, totoo ang chismis. Alright, here you go. Hold on a second. Tara! Tabi ko lang to. Ito na siya. Si Father, tinakban daw yung asawa ko. Father Ferdinand Santos, right? He is seen here in this picture, okay? talking about viral news and technology, of course, in connection to that. Viral things, of course, involves internet and technology. The viral Filipino priest Father Ferdinand Santos, okay, ito ang news from Manila Bulletin, okay, comes out, says photo is not fake, okay. Here in this picture, he is seen with Bishop Honesto Oitioko of the Diocese of Cubao, okay. After lunch kahapon, nag-lunch sila kahapon, no, ng bishop, okay. Gwapo naman talaga, tingnan nyo naman ang itsura. Pero totoo ang chismis, okay? Filipino priest Father Ferdinand Santos disputed reports that his viral pictures were altered or fake. Tingnan nyo naman, ha? Parang yan. Saying that, yung mga photos daw, which made the rounds of social media noong August 30 lang, were taken 17 years ago. The photos people have drawn from my Facebook page span 17 years. But no, they were not edited. Sabi ni Father Ferdy on Facebook, August 31. He added, I don't have the sophistication or the time to waste to do that kind of work. So please don't expect to see or meet my 30-plus-year-old self. Okay? Okay? So for the last time, Father Ferdy said that he will post his present real self on social media. I promise this will be the last selfie I will ever post of myself, he said. The hunk priest added, I've been a Roman Catholic priest for 22 amazing years. Wow. Because he's what? 30 plus now. Okay? 30 plus now, plus 22, napakabata naman niya nagpa. And I've been happy and fulfilled in every single one of them. Okay? It's truly a blessed life because one is able to help people, to bring them to God, and to be a reminder to them and to the whole world that there's so much more to life than constantly running after things that will never fully satisfy us, no matter how much of them we amass for ourselves. And of course, he's talking about money and power, right? So, teka, papakita ko ito yung nag-viral na picture ni Father Freddy. Pangalan niya parang si Ferdy pala to, hindi Freddy Santos. Ang rest in peace, Direct Freddy. Okay? Ito, okay. Let me just show you yung nag-viral na picture niya. Napaka-ano naman talaga. Angelic pa yung mukha. Right? Ayan, si Father Ferdy. Alright. Alright. Okay, I shall get it to show you. So that's Father Ferdy shown just yesterday. Ayan siya. Yan ang kanyang present picture. Okay, so hindi siya fake news. Yan talaga siya. Ito yung picture niya noon na kinuha nila 17 years ago. Ay, sorry. Mali ako. 17 years ago. Alright. Father Ferdy. There you go. Parang Albert Martinez, sorta. Ayan. Ayan si Father Ferdy. Okay? Tara! Oh. Diba? Cutie pie naman talaga si Father. So, yan. So, it's not fake news. He didn't post. He's really a priest. Okay? And, ayan. Kasama pa siya ni Bishop. Okay? Tara! Alright. Baka na, Father. Alright, so going back to what we're talking about. So there's Father Ferdy. Okay? So hindi siya fake news and that's really him, Ferdinand, and he will be posting his latest picture soon on Facebook. Alright. Okay. So that's the latest news regarding entertainment naman yan. Okay? Na viral, which is also, of course, part of technology. So, what else? All right. Ito ang a little bit good news sana, okay? This is coming from the Philippine News Agency of the Republic of the Philippines, okay? It was said that COVID-19 reproduction rate is to slow down by mid-September. I hope so. Sana lang, right? The country will have to deal with as much as 20,000 daily cases of COVID-19 before reproduction rate eventually slows down by the middle of September. Kaya nga, everyday parang dumadami. Pero bumaba kahapon, right? kung no isang araw, 22,000, kahapon was, I think, 13 or 14. Of course, hindi pa rin nakakatuwa dahil alarming dahil ano na yan, 5, dati-dati 3 digits lang. Ngayon, naging 5, tas naging ngayon 6, ano na, 5 digits, nakakatakot. Okay. Octa Research Fellow Dr. Guido David said in the Laging Handa press briefing last Monday that the spike in cases is due to the highly transmittable or transmissible Delta variant. So, totoo nga din yung speculation na nandito na yung Delta variant. Akala ko ba kasi nung umpisa lang na na-contain. Ayun ang problema natin, hindi natin ma-contain. Not for anything to compare sa Taiwan, when they had the first 80 cases to 100 cases of the Delta variant, linockdown nila yung country kaagad. That was like last month, all right? 2 months ago, nung June, nilockdown nila ng 2 weeks. Tapos ayun, sa 2 weeks malinis because contact tracing, hinanap yung mga 180 na yun, pinagaling, ang namatay halos wala, I think 1 or 2, not even 2, I think. Tapos ngayon, because I know this for a fact because I have Taiwanese students that I teach every day, all right? And now they're enjoying ulit a semi-normal life. Of course, normal na yun, nakamask pa rin. Because diba, Taiwan is one of the most successful countries that dealt with this coronavirus. Last year, they enjoyed a life that is normal. Their schools are open, everything's open. So ngayon, balik eskwela rin yung mga taga-Taiwan kasi for the past month, they closed the schools as in totally locked down. People are not allowed to go out. The streets were empty. Kasi nga, kinontain nila yung Delta variant virus na nagpumunta sa country nila. And ngayon, halos COVID-free na naman nung Delta. Pero bakit tayo? Nalaman na natin nga na meron dito. Bakit dumaming ganyan? Tapos sasabihin ngayon dahil sa Delta variant. Even if nga we're doing the same things that Taiwan did supposedly, bakit hindi pa rin natin contain yung virus? Sasabihin natin kasi matigas ang ulo ng mga tao natin. Lumalabas pa rin, di ba? Hindi nagmamask. Yun. Kasi sa Taiwan, talagang very strict sila. When they say lockdown, nobody's in the street, right? So, okay. So, sabi ni Dr. Guido David, he added that the effect of lockdowns won't manifest at once. Usually, mga 3 to 4 weeks bago natin nakikita yung pagbaba ng bilang ng kaso. Pero nakikita natin, bumababa yung tinatawag na reproduction number o yung hawaan ng mga tao. Usually kasi, it takes 3 to 4 weeks before we can see the decrease of cases. Dumami naging 4 weeks kanina, 2 to 3. But we can already see the decrease on reproduction number or the transmission of infection. Okay? Klaro ba yun? It takes 3 to 4 weeks now before we can see the decrease ng cases, but we can already see the decrease on reproduction number or the transmission of infection. Okay. In Metro Manila, which was placed under ECQ on August 6 to August 20 and modified ECQ starting August 21, David said the transmission of the disease has slowed down from 1.47 to 1.0. Going by David's estimate, the transmission will slow down and cases will decrease by the middle of September. Sana naman, Lord. But as of now, David said it is expected that the country's COVID-19 cases will continue to increase day by day. Oh my gosh. Pero sa ngayon, dahil umabot na tayo ng 19,000, 22,000 na nga kahapon, ng isang araw, makikita natin, maaaring lumagpas pa yan ng 20. Lumagpas na po. Cases per day sa buong bansa. Since we reached 19,000 a day, it could increase to more than 20,000. Given that our reproduction number is still greater than 1 nationwide. Reaching more than 30,000 cases is not possible, he added. Ranjit Rai, Octo research professor, said the imposition of the 2-week ECQ greatly contributed to the reduction of COVID-19 transmission and slowed down the reproduction number. Rai reminded the need to strictly follow minimum public health standards, such as wearing of masks, of course, the usual drill, face shield, and social distancing. He also said vaccination will control the surge of COVID-19 cases. But in some cases naman, nakadagdag pa yata po yung mga double vaccinated na feeling nila hindi na sila magkaka-COVID. Kaya I think Ayun pa yung nag-contribute dito sa kasi kala nila pag na-vaccinate na parang sa Amerika, sige-sige na, pwede na silang normal life, walang maskara. Hindi naman po yan totoo, di ba? Kailangan pa rin tayo magmaskara. Ganyan ang Taiwan. Kahit na nung last year na halos COVID-free sila, they were all still wearing masks for the whole year, for their whole life that they're going out. Kasi nga, hindi tayo dapat maging complacent just because fully vaccinated na. Pwede ka pa rin magka-COVID. Hello? Diba? Okay, so Rice said highly contagious Delta variant is a big factor in the increase in COVID-19 cases in the country. Ang suggestion nga namin, bakit din nyo na-trace kung saan ang galing yung Delta variant at inano lahat, in-address yung ganong situation para na-nip in the bud o kumalat din. So, anong ginagawa nating mali? Okay, as opposed to ginagawa ng Taiwan is yung mga tao, yung hindi pagsunod. Right? Yun. Matigas ang ulo. Okay? He also said that highly contagious Delta variant nga is the reason why also. Ang suggestion nga namin, kung hindi naman talaga kailangan lumabas, wag na lumabas. Yun na naman. But maraming matigas ang ulo. Kaya nga itong last Monday, 22,000 cases were clocked in, were reported to raise the active tally to 148,594 or 7.5% of the total 1,976,202 infections since last year. Okay? 7.5% increase. Nakaloka. Anyway, so talking naman about face-to-face classes kasi sinasabi talaga, di ba? Merong mga still pushing for face-to-face classes dun sa mga low-risk areas. Well, there's news about that. Okay, still from the Philippine News Agency yesterday to, hindi ko na pasadahan kasi wala ng oras. Sabi nila ni Teresa, this was reported by Teresa Montemayor of Philippine News Agency. No deaths, very low COVID-19 cases in face-to-face classes. Okay, talaga? Okay. The coronavirus disease 2019 infection rate among students of limited face-to-face classes nationwide is very low and has no fatality reported. Commission on Higher Education o yung CHED, Chair Prospero de Vera III said nung Tuesday that all students who were infected did not need hospitalization and were asymptomatic. Okay? There are more than 9,000 students physically attending classes in 118 approved medical and health institutions. Bakit na-miss ko yan Yung palang, kasi nga, di ba, yung mga lab ng medical students tsaka health institutions or yung mga dental students or any learning na merong lab, hindi talaga pwede sa bahay yun. So yun ang na-approve na face-to-face learning is yung mga pumupunta sa eskwela para mag-lab. Yun pala, okay? Alright? So, okay. So, yun ang nangyari. So, yung mga na-approve, if ever nagkaroon ng coronavirus, gumaling naman, okay? Pero yun na nga, nakakontract pa rin sila. The more than 9,000 students physically attending classes in 118 approved medical and health institutions. So, ang dami rin pala, 9,000. The infection rate was very, very low, okay? It is less than 1%. It is 0.03% of the students who got infected. All of the students gumaling na. Walang namatay. Thank God, right? They have recovered. No one died. So that means our guidelines are working, he said during a televised public briefing. Apart from the strict implementation of minimum public health standards, De Vera said 76% of students, okay, 76% of students and 95% of faculty personnel reporting physically are vaccinated. Oh my gosh, that's great, diba? So yun na nga, maliit yung risk, okay? Pero of course, there's still a risk of being infected. But, yun na nga, mga asymptomatic at gumaling. At kung nabakunahan na talaga, good job, okay? Alright, so the infection rate was very, very low. Okay? Apart from the strict implementation of minimum public health standards, De Vera said 76% of students and 95% ng faculty members reporting for school and for work, yung mga teachers are vaccinated. Siguro dapat requirement na lang din yun na fully bakuna rin yung mga mag-aaral. Teka, pakita natin, okay? I want to show this side of the school. Right? Because, ayan, oh. Diba? Siguro tuwan-tuwa sila nakapasok sila sa eskwela, but alright, let's just show this sandali. Okay? Alright, see? This is the scenario in those approved schools, okay? Bakit na-miss ko yung news na yun, na na-approve pala yung more than 118 schools, 9,000 students. Saan napunta? Where did my go? Hold on. Oh, there you go. Ayan, oh. There, oh, this is the eksena there. Ayan, social distancing. Okay, naka-PPE ang teacher, I think. Oh, at mask sila. Yun lang, pag magkakain sa ibang countries, yung mga, kasi like sa Japan, the learning never stopped face-to-face for elementary and high school students. Yung university students lang nila ang nag-aaral online. And that's, I think, an economical move. That's why Japan did that. But, safe to, sila daw naka-social distancing, tsaka pag kumakain ng lunch yung mga bata or high school, bawal mag-usap. So, pwede sila dun sa lunchroom, pero walang usapan, tsaka may social distancing. Pagbaba ng mask, kain lang kain. Bawal magkwentuhan. Okay? So, ito, after 15 months, the University of Santo Tomas Faculty of Medicine and Surgery in Manila resumed limited face-to-face classes on June 9, 2021. Oh my God, nung June pala ito natuloy. Medical and health institutions appealed to bring in their students, especially those graduating, for hands-on training and laboratory classes. Nag-contradict naman kasi nung June din na nagsalita yung estudyante na walang face-to-face. Pero, yung except pala yan. So, sabi ko na nagbabago kasi yung isip niya nung lumabas yung circular na bawal pa rin ang face-to-face. After a few days, I guess, nagbago ng isip at pinayagan yung mga naglalab. Which makes sense kasi naman talaga. Paano ka mag-aaral ng medicine na nagda-dissect pati ng mga cadaver sa bahay mo, di ba? Tsaka hindi naman pwede i-zoom yun. Okay, everyone has, okay, bring your own patay or bring your own cat to dissect. Hindi naman ganun yun, no? Right? So, yan. I'm happy about that. Pero yun na nga, of course, safety first pa rin. Right? Siyempre, kung ikaw magulang, mag-worry ka pa rin, baka mahawa ang anak mo. Right? So, President Rodrigo Duterte has yet to decide on the CHED proposal for limited face-to-face classes for courses like in the engineering, hospitality, tsaka maritime fields. De Vera said students want to go back to school, graduate, take up licensure examinations, and eventually find jobs. As for the appeal to postpone the licensure examinations for medical courses, De Vera emphasized that the safety of examinees must be prioritized. O pati nga yung mga entrance exam ng UP na kadadaming tao, di ba? Pinagpaliban muna. Okay, understandable, right? Okay. So now next, another news, okay, on the latest breakthroughs tayo, okay? Latest breakthroughs in technology, okay? I have one for you. Okay, hold on. Tabi ko muna tong si Back to School Good News. Okay. Okay, itong Back to School Good News. Dito muna kayo. Alright. Ito na ang latest breakthrough ko today. Tara! LG upgrades Wearable Air Purifier Puricare with voice on. Ano kaya yun? Let's find out. Okay, this was tech news sa Manila Bulletin, ang aking dating baluarte. Of course, I still feel that I am still a Manila Bulletin contributor and columnist. This was published by Jonathan Castillo today, okay? All right. This is the LG Puricare. Building on the success of the first wearable air purifier, LG introduced a slimmer and smarter version to the local market. LG's re-engineered Puricare wearable air purifier is upgraded from the innovative wearable device LG first launched last year. The latest model offers an enhanced all-around performance along with a convenient voice application feature and a more comfortable lightweight design. Ano ba tong voice feature na to? In a recent virtual event hosted by LG brand ambassador James Deacon, LG Philippines unveiled the new wearable air purifier with voice on. The event started off with a short discussion about the importance of mask use. Dr. Maria Adelina Sadili, a consultant pulmonologist at Makati Medical Center, led the talk and shared important pulmonary facts to take heed during the pandemic. One of her suggestions, okay, to strengthen and keep one's lungs healthy, okay, is to improve air quality at home, something that LG has been working tirelessly on. To improve air quality on the go, that's where the new and improved LG wearable air purifier comes in. Diyos ko, suot-suot mo yung air purifier. Ano kaya, di ka kaya malunod doon sa ilong mo. Itong upgraded LG purifier na ito, okay, alright, parang itong papakita ko sa inyo yung picture, parang siyang gustong himatayin at suot-suot niya ito. Pakita ko lang ha. Sorry LG, hindi ako nag-endorse ng ano nyo, pero nire-review ko lang. So, okay lang kung ano, 'di ba? Hold on. Kung magbati ako ng or magbigay ng aking contention, okay? Talaga naman kasi itong mukha ng babae dito para siyang hihimatayin. Ito, suot niya itong LG Purifier. Okay, let me just get it for you guys so that you can see what I mean. Alright. Okay. There it is. LG, oh no. LG Purifier. Puri voice on. May voice feature. Ano kaya yun? Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna grab it again. Okay, pakita natin yung actual may suot. Alright. Yung actual may suot ng purifier. Okay, where are you? Let me just get it. Thank you for those watching. Alright. Please feel free to field your questions or suggestions on what topics you want us to talk about. Okay, ito yung LG purifier. Yan ang suot-suot. Hindi ba yung babae parang gusto niyang himatayin? Pero, kasi yata, suot-suot niya, nag-exercise siya or gumagawa ng extreme sport or something. Because para siyang hinihingal. Para siyang gusto ng matigo or mahimatay. But anyway, ayan yung LG purifier na yan. Magkano ba yan? Ewan ko. Alright? So, ayan na, kakabalita ko lang at kaka-review ko nitong inyong LG purifier. Alright? The upgraded LG Puricare wearable air purifier with voice on is equipped with a fully automatic fan. Okay? May airflow control system that increases yung breathing comfort. Yung ating paghinga ay bubuti dahil meron diyang airflow control system na nasa loob. It also incorporates two H13 HEPA filters. May filter to, okay? The same as those found doon sa mga air purifiers para sa bahay. Oh, galing ha. Ano kaya? Yung makakahinga ka kayo. Well, yun na nga yung parang oxygen. Okay? To ensure that the air the user breathes is as clean and healthy as possible. Driven by an ultra-small and lightweight motor, o may motor, Diyos mo yun. The device's dual fans combined with LG's airflow control technology, which detects yung, ito ang galing nadidetect nito yung breathing pattern ng gumagamit. At saka ina-adjust yung airflow accordingly. Wow! So, it detects your breathing patterns and adjusts the airflow para wag kang malunod dun sa hangin or what, right? To help the wearer breathe easier, tsaka more naturally. Ang galing. Itong advanced system na ito ng ginawa ng LG also prevents a common problem for those wearing glasses and mask at the same time, keeping their lenses from fogging up when exhaling. Oo, napansin ko talaga yan eh. Pag nakasuot ako ng face mask na N95 lang eh, pag hinga ko talaga, parang ng smoke gets in my eyes. Right? Okay. Sporting a fresh new design, itong upgraded Puricare Wearable Air Purifier provides a subtle yet stylish look and comes in two chic colors, creamy white and ocean black. Pero wala akong sample. Okay. Additionally, the device will be offered in medium and large sizes to guarantee a better fit for more consumers. Its seamless ergonomic design minimizes air leakage around the nose and chin, sealing gently but firmly to the wearer's face or swak na swak sa mukha. Weighing in at only 94 grams, the latest model is comfortable to wear for longer periods of time at saka perfect to para sa pang-araw-araw na gamit. Okay? Para naman madali ka makapag-communicate kahit nakasuot ka nitong Puricare or Wearable Air Purifier, LG has introduced, ito na yun, it's voice-on technology. Imagine mo? Voice-on technology employing a microphone and a speaker built into the device itself. Voice-on helps clearly project the user's voice so they can be heard and understood without issue. Okay? LG has been hard at work in order to provide meaningful ways of improving the day-to-day of the new normal. Sabi ng Philippines Managing Director ng LG, si Jaye Kim, the LG Wearable Air Purifier has been the talk of the town for over a year now. And now here we are for an even better version. Okay? So ito maganda yan. Okay? Magandang gamitin yung LG Purifier. Alright? Okay. So, next, okay, tapos na tayo dyan sa wearable na mask, okay, na purifier. Diba? Who would have thought, right? Pati yung purifier mo na nilalagay mo sa bahay, pwede mo na isuot sa mukha mo ngayon, okay? Alright? So, what's next? Tara! Alright. Ito naman, okay, roundabout naman sa world news and technology, alright? Ito, sige. Pag-apply din sana ito sa atin dito sa Pilipinas. Dahil ang gaming community dito ay katakot-takot rin. Alright? Okay, Father. Si Father, parang ayaw ko alisin ng mukha. Anyway, ito na. 3 hours a week. Okay? 3 hours a week, ha? Playtime's over for China's young video gamers. Dapat siguro gawin din dito yan sa atin eh. Pero kasi ang China talaga nakokontrol nila lahat. Okay, 3 hours a week. Playtime's over for China's young video gamers. Sabi sa Shanghai, China, they have forbidden under 18-year-olds from playing video games for more than 3 hours a week. Tama lang naman. A stringent social intervention that it said was needed to pull the plug on a growing addiction to what is once described as spiritual opium. Talaga naman, nakaka-addict talaga yung video games, no? The new rules published on Monday, itong last Monday na ito, are part of a major shift by Beijing, okay, to strengthen control over its society and key sectors of its economy, including technology, education, property, after years of runaway growth. Okay? Okay, ano nangyari ba dito? Okay. Sorry nawala. The restrictions, okay, which apply to, ito ay nag-a-apply sa kahit na anong devices, including phones, are a body blow to a global gaming industry that caters to tens of millions of young players in the world's most lucrative market. China limits under 18-year-olds to playing for 1 hour a day. May oras pa ha. Stricto ang China talaga sa protocols lalo na sa paggamit ng technology. Kino-control nga nila yun eh. Bawal ang bawal mag-Google, bawal ang Facebook, anything American na technology because they have their own. They develop their own. They use WeChat, okay? and they use WeChat for everything, even for paying. They use WeChat as money. Okay? Okay, so may oras. Ang mga batang under 18 sa China, they can only play for 1 hour a day, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Hala, may oras pa talaga. On only Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Okay? According to the Xinhua State News Agency. They can also play for an hour at the same time on public holidays. The rules from the National Press and Publication Administration, or NPPA, okay, regulator coincide with a broader clampdown by Beijing's against China's technical giants such as Alibaba Group and the Tencent Holdings. Itong malalakas na kumpanya sa China na nag-control ng mga vlogs, mga YouTube videos or digital and social media marketing efforts all over the world. The campaign to prevent what state media has described as the savage growth of some companies has wiped tens of billions of dollars off shares traded at home and abroad. Okay? Teenagers are the future of our motherlands, Xinhua quoted an unnamed NPP spokesperson as saying, protecting the physical and mental health of minors is related to the people's vital interest and relates to the cultivation of the younger generation in the era of national rejuvenation. Okay? In one breath, okay, ibig sabihin, gaming companies will be barred from providing services to minors in any form outside the stipulated hours and must ensure they have put real name verification systems in place. Okay? Sinabi ito ng regulator which oversees the country's wide video game market. Okay? Break po muna. Thank you. Previously, China had limited the length of time under 18-year-olds could play video games to 1.5 hours on any day and 3 hours on holidays. Nung araw, yan ang inalaw ng China maglaro yung mga bata na under 18. 1.5 hours a day on any day and 3 hours on holidays under 2019 rules. Pero yun na nga, the latest thing, hindi na pwede. Okay? 3 hours na lang a week. Okay? A week, mga bata. Okay? I-divide nyo yung 3 hours na yan sa isang linggo nyo. However way you want. Pero 3 hours lang sila ina-allow. Okay? At very strict ang China sa mga ganyan. Lalo na yung paggagamit ng internet at ng World Wide Web. Ay, sus. Okay? The new rules swiftly became one of the most discussed topics on Weibo, China's answer to Twitter. Ayan ang kanilang Twitter, Weibo. Some users expressed support for the measures while others said they were surprised at how drastic the rules were. This is so fierce I'm utterly speechless, said one comment that received over 700 likes. Others expressed doubt that the restrictions could be enforced. They will just use their parents' logins. How can they control it? Asked one. Okay. Gaming shares zapped. The Chinese games market will generate an estimated 45.6 billion of revenue in 2021, ahead of the United States, according to analytics firm Newzoo. The crackdown reverberated around the world. Oh my God. Shares in Amsterdam-listed tech investment company Prosus, which holds a 29% stake in Chinese social media and video games group Tencent, were down 1.45%, while European online video gaming stocks Ubisoft and Embracer Group each fell over 2%. Okay, si Tencent yung magaling umari ng games, pero, of course, I'm sure nagbebenta rin sila ng stocks, but they're very careful, okay? All right. Shares of Chinese gaming stocks slid pre-market trading in the United States, with NetEase falling over 6% and mobile game publisher Bilibili dropping at 3%. Okay? About 62.5% of Chinese minors often play games online, and 13.2% of underage mobile game users play mobile games for more than 2 hours a day on working days. Ito ang sinabi ng state media. Gaming companies kasi have been on edge dito sa mga recent weeks as state media criticized gaming addiction among young people, and it's truly happening. It's been happening through the years. Yung mga nagdodota before, mga kung ano-anong game, they could really be hooked on it na hindi mo na nakakakain, di mo na nakakausap, alright? Okay? Signaling a regulatory, because of the addiction that was predominate or dominating the scene, kinailangan magkaroon ng crackdown, right? Dahil sa China nga. A state media outlet described online games as spiritual opium. I guess figuratively you can call it that because it's addicting, right? Addicting yung pag-online games. Okay? Online games such as spiritual opium this month and cited Tencent's Honor of Kings. In an article that I called for more curbs on the industry, battering shares in the world's largest gaming firm by revenue. Okay? So ang Tencent talaga malakas. Tencent later announced new measures to reduce the time and money children spent on games, starting with Honor of Kings. Okay. All right. So its president also said it was working with regulators to explore ways in which the total amount of time minors spent on gaming could be capped across all titles in the industry. Okay. The NPPA regulator told Xinhua it would increase the frequency and intensity of inspections for online gaming companies to ensure they were putting in place time limits and anti-addiction systems. It has also said that parents and teachers played a key role in curbing game addiction. Of course, yan na naman, the responsibility is put on the parents. Yun na nga nag-online school ang mga anak natin, Diyos ko, is at no mean feat. Yan pa, alalahanin mo pa. Ulit, kung ano, yung anak mo nagbe-video game. Kasama na rin nga yun sa pagbabantay, right? Naging yaya ka na lang ng anak mo all day, wala ka na magawa kasi kailangan mong bantayan yung nag-aaral. Hindi naman tama yun, right? Okay, so that's my news on China's curtailing the playing time of the children below 18 years old to 3 hours a week. Okay, well, 3 hours a week is better than nothing, right, guys? Because some of my students, strict ang parents talaga pag sinabing ganong oras lang sila pwede maglaro, ganong oras lang sila pwede maglaro. Alright? Okay? So that was another bit of technology news for you around the world naman yun. That is from China. Alright? So, ano pang balita? Okay, so in retrospect, what did we talk about today? We talked about yung mga House Bill wants jail term versus vaccine hoppers at mga hoarders. So please beware kayo dyan. Huwag kayo take it upon yourself to get a third shot or a booster shot because of all these fake news that you hear, or not everything that you hear and watch and see online and on TV. Online is real. Verify your information first, okay? So ano pa in retrospect yung mga pinabalita natin today? We also talked about the latest breakthrough ng LG, which is the Wearable Air Purifier with voice on. Okay, very good. And also, yun na nga, pinag-usapan natin yung kung paano pinaghigpitan ng China ang kanyang mga kabataan by saying that instead of the 1.5 a day, any time of the day that you can play video games, binabaan ngayon to 3 hours a week. Siguro because dumadami na talaga sumobra yung mga addicted to video games. So that is why they had to do that. Okay? Alright? Thank you. Alright, so in this connection, of course, I would like to close this day's broadcasting, okay, with a happy note and tone, of course, that first of all, of course, a happy anniversary to us here at Broad Streamcast Communicators. It's our first year anniversary po. Sa September 11 ba yun? Or September 20? Basta po September po ang aming anniversary. 1 year na po kami. At gusto po, at looking forward to more years to come to bring you the news and the latest about technology from my end sa Buhay Online. And of course, yung mga iba-ibang programa namin at dito sa ating platforma na to, which ranges, of course, from current events to things that are happening in the field of politics and in the field of mga civic duties, mga civic works, at saka yung mga news, latest news na tinatalakay natin. But please help us continue to give you all these blessings and all this information and sharing of our expertise and knowledge, okay? So please feel free to send me questions, send it through my email, and at the same time also message me on Messenger and on Facebook, okay? If you want to hear about other things and talk about other things on this show, we will give this floor to you, okay? Thank you very much, and I hope everyone has a good day. I'm and take care, please. Be safe. Ayan na nga. Ngayon nowadays, pag inubo ka, tsaka nagkasipon COVID. Lahat na. But anyway, please keep safe, keep the hope and faith and love burning in your hearts forever. Magkita-kita po tayong mali bukas. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.